B Marsh Boxing back at it with another post fight review for this all out Mexican warfare, all this Mexican war that I seen between the WBC junior junior lightweight champ Miguel Berchalt versus an all action packed fight out of Mexico, man with over 70 fights, Mickey Roman. Now this was a very good fight as I thought going in. This would be a war. Um, The first round was a kind of feeling out round, you know what I mean? I gave that round to Miguel Roman. You know, I thought Miguel Roman was pressing the action while the man Berchalt was more on the back foot, but not really doing too much, you know what I mean? He was basically a feeling out round, you know? Round two, I gave that also to Mickey Roman, you know what I'm saying? His left hook and overhand right were percolating, and he stunned and rocked the man with two of those punches, you know what I'm saying? Two separate punches in that round, wobbled the guy, Miguel Berchalt, you know what I'm saying? First, it was an overhand right over the top, caught the man, kind of shook him up, and also a left hook, you know what I mean? So round two, I gave it to Mickey Roman. Round three, I gave it to round three. I gave it to the man Big Berchalt. You know what I'm saying? Berchalt was throwing the combinations. You know what I mean? He was coming forward while the man, what's his name, was also coming forward. Mikey Roman was coming forward, and he was getting caught over the top. You know what I'm saying? With combination punches. You know what I mean? That's one thing that the man Berchalt had the advantage of: the combination punches and more straight punches rather than, you know, looping left hooks or looping punches. You know what I'm saying? That was the specialty that Mikey Roman brought to the table. You know what I mean? So round three, I gave it to Berchalt. Round four, that was an easy round for the man Berchalt. You know what I'm saying? He was throwing counter punching the man Roman. You know what I mean? Who was hurt bad in round three. You check it. You check it from those straight right hands and combinations from the man Berchalt, you know what I'm saying? So he was just continuing where he left off. So round four, I also gave that to Berchalt. Round five, I gave it to the man um, Roman, you know what I mean? He was throwing the looping right hand, you know what I'm saying? Left hook, and he was catching the man Berchalt, especially when Berchalt would stop moving. For the most part, Berchalt was on his lateral movement for the fight. You know what I'm saying? He was trying to, you know, um, get out the way of the what you call it, Mikey Roman's aggression. You know what I'm saying? He was trying to circle away from him, so to the point where those looping right hands were not landing, overhand rights, you know what I'm saying? So, but whenever he did stop moving, he would get caught, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, his defense was quite leaky, you know what I mean? That's one thing I could, if I have any anything to criticize the man Berchalt, it's definitely his defense, you know what I'm saying? Um, and also, the man leans forward too much, in my opinion, whereas he's leading his head over his right foot. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me, his left foot, his lead foot. You check it sometimes, and that's how he would get caught with these punches. You know what I mean? With these looping shots that the man Mickey Roman was throwing. You know what I'm saying? Because Berchalt would give up his height and length when he's leaning forward. You know what I'm saying? Leaning forward towards the guy who's also coming forward. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a matter of who lands first. You know what I mean? And that's one critical aspect that I could say about the man Berchalt, you know what I'm saying? But round six was all Miguel Berchalt, you know what I'm saying? He drops the man Mickey Roman twice, you know what I mean? He dropped him with some nice right hooks, you know what I'm saying? And you know, when he got up, he just unleashed another more combinations on him, and it's just accumulation, and he went down, you know what I mean? So I thought he was going to get him up out of there in round six, but he got saved by the bell, and you know, he was lucky to get out of round six. You know what I mean? Because Miguel Berchelt was going for the kill. You know, especially the body shots. The body shots is what started the devastation in round 6 for the man Miguel Berchalt. You know what I mean? He was throwing nice body shots, and he would kind of set traps with the body shots, and he would catch the man Miguel Roman with the nice right hooks. You know what I mean? Round 7, of course, Miguel Roman is hurt. Mickey Roman, so Miguel Berchalt is stalking the guy. You check it, he's straight up stalking the man, and Roman is just taking a beating at this point. You know what I mean? He's taking a beating in round 7. Round 8, he was taking a beating. In round 9, he gets dropped with a combination of all kind of shots, left and right hooks over the top with the guy kind of leaning. You could tell he was going down. We've seen him go down twice already thus far in the fight. And he goes down and, he's a tough dude. He ain't stayed down. He gets back up. Miguel Berchal goes in for the combination. Sugar Ray Leonard style has the man on the ropes and he's just going all out, just throwing, letting his hands go, and the referee had to stop the fight. You know what I'm saying? And it was a wrap, you know. So, Miguel Berchal, 5-0 in world championship fights, 4 KOs in these 5-0 fights, you know what I mean? So congratulations to him. He retains his title. After the fight, he says he would like to fight Albert Machado, Gervonta Davis, the Japanese guy who holds the WBO belt, Masayaki Uto or something, and also Tevin Farmer, you know what I mean? All those, and he says it's about time, man. He wants to unify that belt he has. And I like that kind of talk. And, any of those fights is all well fine with me, you know what I'm saying? Who do I favor him beating out of that lot? Um, look, a guy like Gervonta Davis who punches hard as fuck, if a guy like Danny Roman is Mickey Roman is catching him with them looping overhand right shots that he's not seeing and left hooks, I think Gervonta Davis could put this guy on the canvas. You know what I mean? Does that mean Gervonta could win the fight or Miguel cannot win the fight? No, by no means. It's probably a 50-50 fight. You know what I'm saying? Any of these fights at 130 makes sense. They real good fights. You know what I'm saying? And Miguel Berchelt still got a lot of work to do, in my opinion. He does come to fight. You know what I'm saying? Uses his jab. He can brawl. One thing that he does well is the combinations. You know what I'm saying? The combinations, but he can also get wild and throw wild, wide shots. You know what I mean? But today he had the right opponent in front of him, somebody that is going to come forward all day, every day, and the opportunities for knocking him out were there. How does he fare against a guy like Tevin Farmer? If he can't tag Tevin Farmer, can't catch him cleanly, and Tevin Farmer is an accurate counterpuncher, you never know. You know what I'm saying? That's why these fights are all 50-50 for every single champion at 130. Berchalt versus Machado, you know what I'm saying? Look, a smaller guy tagging the man. I think Machado could put this guy, on the canvas and probably knock him out. That's why I'm really looking forward to see what they do next in 130 pounds. All those guys need to fight each other and unify, you know what I mean? So, ninth round stoppage for the man Miguel Berchelt. Like I said, 5-0, 4 KOs in world title fights. And the sky's the limit for him, you know what I mean? He got to tighten up his defense, but, he could become a star at this lower weight divisions, at this 130-pound division if he can get the other champions in the ring to unify. All right? You March Boxing, leave your thoughts and comments. Let me know how you guys seen this fight, how you guys scored this fight. What do you think is next for Miguel Berchelt? And please let me know in the comment section, who do you think Miguel Berchelt can beat and will lose to if he unifies against Tevin Farmer, Gervonta Davis, um, Machado, and Masayuki Uto? You know what I'm saying? So let me know in the comment section. Be March Boxing. I'm out of here. Peace.